So this video, before Daniel doing the testimonial and share his experience, what surgery they look like in doing recovery, I'm going to show the audience what's Daniel looked like before, to get an understanding that it completely transformed him. He looks so much younger, more handsome. Again, many of my video with a full set of hair, and when you do it in a way artistically and instead it look natural, it really enhanced the eyes and the nose and all the features that God created. This is where Daniel was, and he knew he had it done. He knew he was bald and got it done, but he forgot how extensive hair loss he had until you see the old photo, right?
Oh yeah.
And then you can understand the significant part of it. But you see how much younger. It's 20 years younger. Some people 10 years, some people 20 years. But the most important thing is how natural the hairline is. Along the hairline part is temple. He has nothing over there, and you see now he has a nice set of hair here, but it flow. You see. Okay, so here's Daniel, and so go ahead, Daniel. Why don't you start from the beginning, and so just how has the hair loss affected you, and how you found me?
So I found you through another colleague of mine who had the treatment done, and as he was healing and we saw the progression of his hair growing throughout the whole year, I said, you know what, I've been doing a lot of research, and I was going to do the other ones where you get the cut, and I didn't really want the scar, so I was really intrigued by his hair, and he didn't have no scarring, so I said, where did he get it done? And he turned me on to you, and that's how we got a hold of you. So.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Can you share to the audience what's surgery they look like, and how long the surgery and all that stuff, and then doing the recovery, because a lot of patients are nervous about it too.
Yeah.
So go ahead.
Yeah. So basically, the day we came in, I showed up around I think 6 o'clock in the morning.
Okay.
We went through some procedures of what's going to be happening. Ordered my lunch, which was really good, and then. What else did we do? Then we just went back down. So I think I got around 3,200 plus grafts. And once we, actually I don't even remember anything after that.
That's a good thing then.
Yeah.
So you don't remember pain or anything?
No, I had no pain or nothing. Afterwards, it was all I remember is sitting down and told the procedure, and then after that I woke up and it was done. So it was painless at first, and then. What I really liked about the office was coming in and how they scrubbed my head and make sure they kept it really clean, showed you how to take care of yourself at home, and that was really helpful for me. I did like that a lot. So the reason I chose you is, like I said, with my partner, he was very successful, and I liked the way his looked. So I also turned on to my brother, which you guys will probably see. He looks just like me, identical twins. His name is David. And so you'll see both of us, and my brother wouldn't let me get it, and then without him getting it, so you'll see both of us.
Yeah. So when do you notice the hair start shedding, and then when the hair regrow back?
So I noticed a little bit of the shedding about a month or so afterwards. I didn't get the full frontal shedding. I basically got a little bit of shedding where the hair was already completely bald, which you've seen in the pictures. I started getting a little bit of shedding going on there, but. And then I started seeing my hair follicles growing back roughly around 45 days or so, 60 days after that, then my hair started growing back.
So yours a fast grower. You didn't shed much then.
Yeah, I didn't really shed too much. I was expecting to completely go back bald, but like I said, I only really shed it in this area right here. Not much at all though.
You mentioned about some of your friends and colleagues didn't notice that you have any surgery done.
No, yeah, a lot of people just can't put their finger on there saying, hey, what looks different about you? Are you working out? Are you on a diet? They just knew something was different. They didn't really see the hair though. They couldn't pinpoint it to the hair because it just looks so natural,
Yeah, I mean it's the whole artistry of creating hair.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. This, I'm not like a big corporation where you do 10, 20, and then there's no quality. So we do 1 or 2 surgery a day. And actually, you were the only one that day, right?
Yeah, that day.
And David too, right? Yeah. So I spend my time, and I manually harvest the hair graft 1 at a time. Although you might not remember that, but it's a big difference because when the surgeon who are FUE specialist, he manually pluck it 1 at a time, and. I don't do that just for inefficient. There's a reason why we do that. It's because we want the most healthiest roots and does it give you most density.
Right.
And now you're the on the other side, being on the video.
Yeah.
And how does it make you feel now?
I feel a lot more confident. You know, I do a lot of training with a lot of different employees, and I do a lot of seminars in different states. So I felt with an audience, they were always like staring at me because I was a little bit bald, but it could just been self-conscious either. But now I just feel a lot more confident in front of people talking, and just makes me feel, you know, I feel younger, I look younger, I just feel more confident, you know, for myself, you know.
So you just, in the past, before the surgery, you noticed people just keep looking at your hair, forehead.
It could have been in my head, but it make, you know, they give you that look like as they're talking to you, looking at your hair, and now they just, you know, they're staying in my eyes, you know, eye contact throughout the whole conversation. You know, I noticed that a lot.
Yeah.
So, and then as you guys can see, I definitely, you know, I got the fade on the sides real short, so you don't see any scarring. You know, you'll just go through some of the pictures. But yeah, it looks great.
Yeah, but thank you, Daniel, for sharing your experience with the audience, because it's important, because a lot of audience will get nervous, you know, and they want to make sure that it's legit, number one.
Yep.
And number two, you know, they worry when they get it done, they say, I don't want to look like a freak, or where it's not natural.
Yeah, yeah.
And
I was afraid of that as well, but like I said, I kind of got a sneak preview with my partner who got it done. So
you're lucky enough. So
yeah, I was lucky. I was fortunate enough to see his growth throughout the whole year, and as soon as the year hit, and he had his year follow-up with you, I said, you know what, give me his information. I need to get it in there.
And then your brother said, you know, I got to sign up too.
Yeah, as soon as I did it, my brother said, I got to get it done, dude. We're twins, so I can't have you with hair with me without. So
yeah. Wow. And you definitely look younger and more handsome 10, 20 years back.
Yeah, thank you.
And the wife's happy too, right?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
But that sounds good. So this concludes the year follow-up, and I hope the audience stay tuned to see his identical brother, David, next month, actually. And they look identical. So you be the judge who's more handsome, all right? Okay, thank you. Yeah.